Alright, so we're going to try and write these two functions. So we've got main, def main, pass, and we've got def append random numbers, and it takes an ls and n equals 1. I think that's how that's done. I don't remember. So what would I do if I don't remember? I go bring up a new tab, Python optional parameters. And it shows me here, okay, sure enough, just give the name of the parameter and a value. And the reason why I was able to guess that is that's how, that's comparable to how C did it. I forgot my comma there. Okay. So that is a common convention that Python follows. Alright, so let's come back here. So this is supposed to create a list, randomnums equals 16.2, 75.1, 52.3. I don't know how much like that it's supposed to be, but that's what I did. 16.2. I don't know if they're supposed to be random numbers or if I'm just supposed to use that list. Alright, we'll try that. Print randoms. Append random numbers, and we pass in randoms, and that expect that to add only 1. And then we're going to need that one more time because we're going to call append random numbers randoms 3 to show we can add 3 numbers at once, right? To add 3 numbers to randoms, print randoms. Okay. So now we've got to write this function, or we could test it at this point to see how it's working. So Python checkpoint py. I forgot to call main. That's why nothing happened. So let's try it again. Okay, as expected, nothing changed because I didn't do anything inside of append random numbers. And so now I need to write some code here. So the easiest thing to do is just start off with a for loop. For, and we don't care about the variables, so we're just going to use that underscore again. Remember how skeptical I was about that when we started out? Now I like it. Interesting. Okay, in range n. And we're going to say ls.append random.uniform what is the range of those numbers? It says random.uniform. How about that? He appears to be limiting them to 100. So I'm going to say uniform 0, 100. If I remember correctly, random.uniform takes 2 parameters. Let's check that. Python random.uniform. And it says random choices, shuffle, sample, random, uniform, such that, okay. Random floating point number. Okay. And if we try that, let's see what we end up with. Random is not defined. That's right, because I forgot to import it, didn't I? Import random. Okay, let's try that. Alright, well, we're close, but somewhere in there you may have noticed that the assignment was to only have one number after the decimal point. So we need to look up Python round function, and so it's number of decimal places. So we need to say, is it math.round or is it round? That's just round. That's interesting. It's a built-in function. All right. Round that to one place after the decimal point. How did I end up? Oh, okay. Thought I needed another paren there. Okay. And we try that. And it says invalid syntax. So what did I do wrong? No, I did need another paren there. Why it goes back to there when I think I'm telling it to move backwards by parentheses, I don't know. But let's try that. Okay, there we go. So now we can see we appended one number there and we appended 3 more numbers there. And so that pretty much meets the intent of that assignment. You might think about how you would generate a random list here, although it's obvious from his description, specifically the last 4 random numbers will be different. So he expected you to use exactly this list. How would you test it? Have I tested it sufficiently? That would be my question to you. And I'm not going to give you the answer. Is there a way that this could break? Is there something I have done wrong here? How would you test it to figure out whether there's something incomplete in it? I'll let you think about that. Thank you very much.